Setting wall embedment. The front face resistance tab allows users to define the embedment of the wall and determine the amount of resistance to account for. Wall designers will typically neglect the passive resistance acting on the front of the wall, but this geometry will be important for bearing capacity and global stability calculations. Choose the appropriate geometry, either flat, sloped, or a varied configuration. Enter the thickness or depth of embedment, including the thickness of the leveling pad and the soil type from the previously entered list. Now select the resistance type, either not considered, passive, at rest, or a combination. We will conservatively enter not considered to neglect any lateral earth pressure resistance in the overturning and sliding calculations. However, the embedment depth will be considered in bearing capacity and global stability analyses. Earthquake loads. Walls in earthquake-prone areas should account for seismic effects. Redi-Rock wall makes it easy to include earthquake loading in an analysis. First, we'll add a stage. Make sure your stage settings are set to seismic so that the program will use the proper factors of safety. Select the Earthquake tab and click on Analyze Earthquake. Next, enter the appropriate seismic coefficients, kH and kV, for your site. These are a function of the peak ground acceleration, or PGA, at the site. It is common to neglect kV and leave the value as 0. The default pressure distribution is an inverted triangle with a point of application 2/3 H from the base, though this can be modified by the user. The program allows the user to determine whether to include the weight of pore water in the inertial loads computed by the program by selecting water influence as confined water or unconfined water. The default selection is confined, which includes the weight of pore water.